he won't eat, but maybe if you fed him.
If I wanted to feed a flea-ridden, drooling old hound, I'd bring Mick Jagger a sandwich.
There's no way to talk about a superstar.
Mick Jagger is hardly a superstar.
No, I meant the dog. Don't you recognize him? He's Toby the Wonder Dog. He was Old Feller in the movie. You know, Old Feller. Remember they were gonna kill him because he outlived his usefulness? Then he did his famous look. Do it, boy. Come on, do it. Ow. Ow. That's more like it, thank you.
Still have that old dog? Brian, you're never gonna find him a home. When a dog is tossed out of a moving Mercedes, it's a pretty good sign that he's about as unwanted as another Cher comeback. You know, she looks like a lab experiment, but she can still rock.
Hello there. I'm looking for Tiffany Malloy.
Hey, wait a second, I know you. You're Kevin Costner.
No, I'm not. But you'd be amazed how often I hear that. Actually, I'm J. Casper Gutman, Senior Vice President with Ultrabank. Have a calendar, and don't be afraid to tell them where you got it.
Thanks, man.
We're very interested in you, Miss Malloy. You're a straight-A student and a woman of virtue as well.
Oh, go on.
I'm sorry, I'm embarrassing you.
No, I mean, get on with it. You're boring me like you did in The Postman.
Well, we thought you'd be a wonderful spokesperson for our bank, especially since you've had an account for 15 years. Miss Malloy, you could teach other young savers such as yourself that our bank is the cool, rad, deft place to keep their fat, extreme money. And that our Roth IRA is da bomb.
Mr. Gutman, you are one hep cat. I'll have to think about it.
I won't think about it. I'll hawk your high-risk, low-yield financial instruments to my generation, and in any phony teen lingo you choose, I'd find that quite dope.
Have the calendar and my home phone number's in there. Here's my card. Give me a call, and we'll set up an appointment. Nice meeting you all.
Tiff, you're gonna be famous. Almost as famous as old Toby here.
Yeah, maybe I can get tossed out of a Mercedes one day.
Been there, done that.
You know, there's something funny about all this. I mean, I remember opening an account once. Gutman. Wait a minute, I remember this guy. When I was like 4 or 5, I put $5 of my birthday money into that bank, and then a few months later, Daddy went there to get a loan so he could buy me Christmas presents, and Gutman was the loan officer that denied him that loan. That was the year Daddy said Christmas was canceled by the Pope.
Hated that Pope.
I hate that bank. It's a mean bank. Well, let them deny daddies across this great nation and ruin Christmas for children everywhere, but not with my help.
All right, me and Toby are proud of you, sis.
I am proud of you, too. Now I've got a shot at that job.
Wow. You know, it's gonna be great watching Barbara on television. Everybody wins. She gets to be rich and famous, and you'll always know that that could have been you.
Integrity can get thorny, kids.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. The road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Oh, what you say?
Exactly why is he lying on the couch, son?
Well, he's a superstar, Dad. Don't you recognize him? He's Toby the Wonder Dog. You know, old feller. Do the look, Toby. Come on, boy. Do it. Ow.
Good boy.
Daddy? Daddy, you were gonna be so proud of me.
Oh, I'm always proud of you, sweetheart. It's your brothers that disturb me.
Well, now you're gonna be extra proud. Remember when I was a little girl and you got turned down for that loan?
Remember it? You mean the time I went for that bank loan so I could invest in that little company called, what was it? It's something like, oh, yeah, Microsoft. Yeah, for $2,000, I would have owned 25% of the company. Yes, I remember that now.
Dad, you're such a big loser, you probably would have brought the whole company down.
For your information, I wasn't a loser till then. By now, we'd be so rich, I could get you into Harvard.
Wow. That's rich, Dad, because I'm dumber than a Kennedy.
Well, today that same banker asked me to become their spokesperson, but because of how they treated you, I'm gonna turn them down. Aren't you proud?
Was it Gutman?
It was Gutman.
Finally crossed one name off my list of people I'm gonna get before I die. Okay, let's see now. Here we go. G, here it is. John Goodman, Janine Garofalo, Bee Gees, here it is. G. Casper Gutman.
Wow, we got a dog. Finally, I'm gonna have a friend in this family.
Good boy.
Yep. Steve and Edie Gourmet will get them. Grover, I hate that guy.
Why is he in there again, Floppy?
He gave me the hi-hat, Jack. We were in acting class together. I helped him with his stutter. You should have heard him rehearse for his big audition. This program brought to you by the letter B. I put his finger in an electric socket, cured his stutter, turned him blue, and made his career. Then I run into him at the Viper Room. Pamela Anderson drinking in his lies like cheap liquor, and he don't know me. He gives me the hi-hat.
What did you do?
I gave him a beating. Then I groped Pamela and stole Grover's change off the bar. I don't know what I like better, the fighting, the romance, or the 35 cents.
Floppy, I tell you, you have lived one hell of a life. But I know just how you feel, because I got Gutman.
You didn't get Gutman. Your daughter turned down some money from him. So what? Here's the way to get Gutman. Go down there and ask for another loan. They can't turn you down, because Tiffany is their spokesperson. You think Paul Reiser's father pays for their long-distance calls? Like his family would ever call him. Boy, I'd like to kick Paul Reiser right in the head.
Floppy, that's a very good idea you have. I could just go down there and get some kind of a business loan. Only thing is, we'd have to come up with an idea for a business.
Oh! I'm getting an inspiration. America is obsessed with pets. And what's the biggest problem with pets?
Finding a cat that looks exactly like the cat you just ran over before the kids get home from school?
No, overpopulation. And the answer? Condoms for pets.
But how would they put them on?
That's the girl's job.
Hey guys, can I watch? I'm just gonna watch from right here.
Well, old feller, you've been a loyal and faithful dog for a long time, but little Timmy's about to die from starvation. Mama and Emma are sickly too. We need food, boy. And with that bum leg, you can't help hunt anymore. No, boy, I'm afraid we're gonna have to eat you.
Can he act or what, Dad?
If you want to know what I think nothing.
Watch this. I'll get him to do his famous double take, okay?
Okay.
Come on, boy. You can do it.
Boy, I'm afraid we're gonna have to eat you.
Come on. Ow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is the greatest.
He's too weak to give his look, Dad. He won't eat.
Gee, Pa, maybe we should shoot him. Then maybe he'll do his famous look. I wouldn't go down there.
How could you be afraid of a little puppy? Nice boy.
All right, look. I'm taking the dog into the kitchen to feed him. If you come down here, I'm letting him go.
That's it, Dad. It's either him or it's me.
Gee, that's a tough choice, son. Let me know where to send your mail.
You love this dog, Dad?
No. Honey, I need to talk to you for a second. Now, I've been thinking, and you know, I just don't think it's fair that just because of my past, you should lose the opportunity of becoming a highly paid TV show.
I know, Daddy. I just feel like I'd be selling out.
Well, it's not really selling out anymore, honey. I mean, some of our finest, mediocre, washed-up stars are doing commercials. Sybil Shepherd, Aerosmith. Why, even social satirist and faux angry man Dennis Miller is nothing but a trained parrot for corporate America.
I'm gonna go call him right now.
Good.
He's eating.
Oh, he is a wonder dog.
He's like you, Dad. He likes some beer with his moldy cold cuts.
He's drinking my beer.
Oh, Dad, he's a star. They drink.
They also provide their friends with hookers and premiere tickets, and I see no evidence of that. Now, look, son, that dog is no star. He's not Toby the Wonder Dog, and he's not staying here. Ross, for this one little moment, I love you more than the dog, so enjoy it, son. Ryan, I want you to find that drunken flea motel a home.
Dad. Ow? Come on, Dad.
Hush! Tiffany speaks.
You know what, Dad? I'm starting to think you love her more than you love me.
Yes, honey.
Daddy, I got it. I got the commercial. But something inside me feels wrong.
Oh, that's just your pride messing with your head.
Daddy, if you don't have pride, then you have nothing.
What pride does Wayne Newton have? He's still living in a nice house.
Ha, 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 ha. Dad chose me over you.
Come on. You gotta take him. He's a superstar down on his luck. You wouldn't turn down Ray Liotta, would you?
No. But then again, I'm not a director.
Hello, I'm Tiffany Malloy. I'm the face of tomorrow, and whatever you got, I can sell it. Nachos, good and good for you. Pool, the perfect game when you're drunk. Drinks sold separately. Extras, make any scene come to life for just pennies a day.
Show off. I thought you weren't going to do that commercial. I was over at Gutman's house mid-dance when you called. That commercial should be mine.
Go peddle your sour grapes on the street corner. I'll think of you when I'm shooting my commercial this very afternoon.
I thought you didn't like that bank because they were mean to your daddy.
Floppy! Floppy! Guess what's in this bag?
I hope it's the head of Buddy Lee.
I'm gonna give you a hint. $300,000 in cash!
Did he love my idea?
He didn't even listen to it. He knew he had to give me the money because of Tiffany.
Take it back, Jack. I want him to give us the money because he believes in the idea.
Papa, you really had me going there for a second.
You never know when I'm serious. That's why America loves me, and we're this nation's 97th favorite show.
Number 97.
Woo! Why, I think we should express our happiness in a song.
Mr. Music, if you will. When you're rich, people love you a bunch. When you're rich, you have lobsters for lunch. When you're rich, you can give cops a punch, 'cause money is better than love.
When you're rich, you're covered with chicks. When you're rich, you can spit on the hicks. When you're rich, you can open any door. When you're rich, you can puke on the poor.
When you're rich, just leave your wife in a ditch. When you're rich, life ain't up.
Don't you say it, 'cause money
It's better than love.
All right, let's go. Come on. Okay, places, please.
Yes, Mr. Cohen.
This chair offends me. I'll be in my trailer.
Tiffany, if you don't mind, I'd like to run the lines once through before we get started.
Okay. Okay, I'm ready. Hi, I'm Tiffany Malloy, raising the roof for Ultrabank, the deafest bank in your hood. Who wrote this?
I'll cop to that.
Are you thinking of putting your money in another bank? What's up with that, Holmes? I've been an Ultrabank customer for over 15 years, and they've never stopped being the neighborhood bank with a heart. Tell your posse, word.
You know, Tiffany, because of you and what you said, I'm gonna open my first savings account here. This is a place that cares about me, my family, and the lives of everyone in the neighborhood. I can't think of a better place for me to trust my money than an Ultrabank.
No, don't do it. This bank doesn't care about you. They don't care about anybody. All they care about is profits and power. You see that man over there? You see him? He's the devil.
Miss Malloy, control yourself.
I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. I can't do a commercial about how you're the bank with a heart, especially after how you treated my daddy. Run, sweet girl. Run from this bank of doom. Do it for you. Do it for your friends. Do it for your country.
What? Listen, kiddo, I'm just an actress like you doing it for the money. Jeez, amateurs.
Look, Tiffany, we're paying you to promote this bank, not criticize it. Now do the lines as written, or we'll find another spokesperson.
Fine. Roll 'em. This'll be a print. Hi, this is Tiffany Malloy, here to tell you that Ultrabank is deaf. Yes, deaf to the needs of their community. Deaf to their employees' cries for help. And yes, as deaf as the 3 people that bought Sting's last album. This is a commercial for young people, but why would young people want to save their money? Spend it, for God's sake. What are you saving it for? So that you can be an old person wearing young people's clothes, driving a Porsche, so that us young girls can make fun of you? And we do.
Chicks dig my Porsche.
Dig your grave, bank boy. Go ahead and deny some poor people some loans and foreclose on some farms. But do it without my help. Put that on TV, straight America.
You blew a big gig, girlie.
Bite me, jailbait. Well, the commercial should be on any minute now.
Yeah, I wonder who they got to replace you.
Hi, I'm Barbara Caulfield, and I'm down with Ultrabank.
Gee, what a shock.
Yes, here at Ultrabank, we're really nice, and we never foreclose on the family farm. So, if you're starving and thinking about eating your family pet and you have an account with Ultrabank, you can tell your faithful old dog, no boy, we don't have to eat ya. Right, old fella?
At least I didn't sell out, and I know my daddy would be proud. If he were anywhere to be found for the last 3 days.
This is J. Casper Gutman. Jack Malloy, we want our money back. There are people all over America looking for you. You can run, but you can't hide.
The cops are after Daddy again. That news is so old, it could be on the cover of Rolling Stone.
The heck is that old fugitive anyway?
Swiss banking, you can't beat it.
Yeah. Their motto is discretion without conscience.
No, Jack. Actually, it's we're cuckoo for kookarans. See?
Nice Picasso, Fritz.
Yeah, I got it at a yard sale.
Show 'em what you got at a yard sale, Jack.
Hope you're watching, God. Unless, of course, you're watching Jackie Kennedy and Marilyn Monroe in a leather thong, no-holds-barred catfight. Or if you're walking out of the Prince of Egypt like everyone else.
What is wrong with us? This isn't what poor people need. Food that nobody else wants, like this slop. And that stupid canned crap they always collect at food drives. Because they're poor doesn't mean they like canned beets. For all we know, the poor have souls.
Here we go. Canned beets for the poor. Do they make canned vegetables specifically for the homeless, or do humans eat them too?
The best we can do for our needy. I mean, would you be happy if you climbed out of your abandoned piano crate to dig into a generic dented can of vegetables as unwanted as yourself? We have to give more. We have to give of ourselves.
God, that's moving. You are magnificent when your Irish is up.
I know. We'll cook something for the homeless.
Oh, I've got it. It'll be the Let Them Eat Cake food drive. I mean, nothing is too good for our homeless.
How about a little something for the loveless?
Thank God I found my big sis. Tiffany, I need your help.
Not now, Ross. I'm busy trying to help total strangers.
I've really hit bottom.
All right, Ross, tell me. What's wrong?
Dad let me down.
And?
It's open school week and he stood me up. I was the only kid there without a parent to show his papier-mâché volcano to. Even that booger-eating spaz Joey Epstein and his booger-eating spaz dad showed up. Afterwards, they went out for boogers.
Oh, better that than sushi, right?
Ross, Daddy loves all of us. He just has a hard time telling us. Well, he can tell me.
I know if we did something together once, we'd get a little closer. There's a father and son basketball tournament coming up at my school, but I'm afraid to even ask Dad.
You're a sad little man. But don't worry, Ross. I'll make sure Dad plays in that tournament with you.
Are you nuts? Dad's not gonna play in that tournament with Ross. He hates him and he stinks.
Daddy will do it for me.
All right, me and Dad, and we're gonna win. Score one for the homeless.
Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Sounds like Dad's home. Are you gonna ask him? Are you gonna ask him?
You know, Ross, this might go better if I handle it alone. You go upstairs.
You don't think my hopeful little face will help?
No, I don't. Now go. It'll be easier for me to convince him to spend time with you if he doesn't have to actually look at you.
Honey, the funniest thing. I just stood Ross up at open school week. I was across the street with a pair of binoculars. You should have seen the look on his face. You know that hopeful little one? I tell you, I'm making that kid so tough, why, he won't be able to feel a thing by the time I'm done with him.
Daddy, I have to ask you something.
Anything, sweetheart.
There's a parent-student activity coming up.
For you? Just tell me, I'll be there.
It's for Ross.
Sure, tell him I'll be there. I'll bring my binoculars.
Actually, Daddy, it's kind of important. It's a father-son basketball tournament. It would mean so much to Ross.
Yeah, I know. That's the best part.
Dad!
Not now, Ross. Daddy. Just think how great it would be if you guys won and you brought home that great big trophy.
Trophy? Gee, I never won a trophy before. I almost won a trophy one time. Well, no, actually, I didn't. But you know, it sure would be nice to have a trophy up on that mantle, you know, in case company came. Say, how come we never have any company? I mean, we're pleasant people. You'd think one of us would have a friend.
Someday, Daddy. Someday. Wouldn't it be nice to put something up there on the Malloy mantle other than just that ugly vase Richard and Proto gave us for Christmas?
I won a trophy.
Dad!
Son! Son, I tell you, we are going to kick some serious tail in that basketball tournament. Now, who's going to win?
I don't know.
I said, who's going to win?
Dad, I don't know.
Who's going to win?
I don't know. I don't even know who's in the tournament.
Who's going to win?
The best player of the team with the most points. You're gonna win?
You bet we are, Ralph! Ross!
Yes!
You're gonna play basketball with Ross? That's like making love to Liz Taylor. You could do it better alone.
All right, Flappy, look, maybe what's his name isn't so great, but after all, he's playing with me. I mean, who do we got to beat? A bunch of CPAs and dentists and their wimp kids?
Yeah, nobody's afraid of the dentist outside of his office, are they? All they do is pull people's teeth out all day long so they can pay for their wife's Range Rover. Then he's so sick with hatred for that car phone using, cappuccino swilling, middle-aged monstrosity he has to call sweetheart that he pulls your teeth out. No longer for her liposuction, but for his own sick pleasure. Dennis, with the little gloves, because they're too good to touch your gums. I like to stab them in the eyes with their own plaque scrapers. And as they die, I want them to hear me say, "No, I don't floss, but you're the one who's dying."
Floppy, what does this have to do with father-son basketball?
Oh, I'm sorry I got in the way of this great story. Well, I'd gladly trade a few of our lousy rating points for an equal amount of dead Dennis. I'm Mr. Floppy, and that's the world as I see it.
And now, back to our story. And that's why I'm going to win the father-son basketball tournament. Way to go, son! The kid stinks. Look, honey, I'm gonna have to find a better little kid to be my little son for the day.
What about Ross?
There is no Ross in team.
So what exactly do we tell Ross?
I don't know. We could tell him that the tournament's a week later. That way he'll end up thinking that we missed it.
You want me to just lie to him?
Well, okay, you can go with the truth. Tell him I don't want to play with him because he stinks. It's your call, honey.
This is like the best thing that's ever happened to me, Tiffany. Doing this with my dad. He looks so happy, too. And I've you to thank. Thanks.
You're welcome. Now you run along and practice for the tournament in 2 weeks. Not this week.
You're the best.
Hey, honey, do I look like I'm going out for a casual afternoon?
An afternoon at the movies with Pee Wee Herman.
Look, I just didn't want Ross to see this.
No, Daddy, no!
My basketball uniform. Oh, say, cooking stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna bake for the homeless. You know, Daddy, they call them homeless, but they're hungry, too. I can't build them a house, but damn it, I can bake them a cake.
That's my girl.
Hey, Dad. When are we gonna practice for a basketball tournament?
Oh, hey, relax, son. We got a whole week yet. Hey, who's gonna win?
Wait, I know. We're gonna win.
That's my boy. Keep the little wimp busy till tonight.
Is Pee-wee off on another big adventure? Well, looks like we're all ready to cook for the homeless.
Yeah. We'll just cook up a storm for the starving.
Dishes for the destitute.
Eyes for the poor.
Pastries for the impoverished.
You can't cook a lick, can you?
Nope. I barely eat.
But we can do this. We're two intelligent women. I've got a cookbook right here. First, grease the pan.
Grease. Pan. Oh my God, this is too hard. I give up.
But it's for the poor. If only someone could help us.
All right, I'll bake your crummy poor people's cake.
Thank you, Ross. How can we ever repay you?
You're doing a pretty good job. There is one thing you can do. You have to cheer for me at my basketball tournament.
You go, Ross. You go, Ross. You go, Ross.
Mo and Joey Epstein. Jack and Ross Malloy.
Come on, Ross.
That's Ross.
That's right.
He's not 10.
You're right. He turns 10 in August. Look, it's glandular. The kid's a pituitary case, okay? You want to tell him he can't play in the game because of his disease? I'm sure the newspapers would eat that up. You go ahead. You tell my boy he's a freak. He doesn't get enough of that at home.
Okay. You're up first against David and Dr. J.
Dr. J.
Dr. J. Abramowitz, DDS. That's Doctor of Dental Surgery.
Well, it's going to be a real pleasure, Doc.
Which one's the dad?
this? Oh, Floppy, I want to tell you, it was just great. I mean, we went through that competition like Drew Carey through a Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity. I got to get right back. We got just one more team to beat. Just wanted to pick up a camera so I could get a picture of me and Ryan when we win that trophy. Oh, by the way, Floppy, I got a little something for you. Oh, yeah. Dentist teeth.
Oh, Jack, these are beautiful. That guy had one nice set of teeth. Good thing he took care of them. Jack, was he crying?
Oh, yeah, he was crying, all right. Same way James Brolin was when he found out what he had to do for the money.
Imagine the next patient coming into the dentist's office. It may go something like this. Hi, I'm Dr. Abramowitz. You have a nice smile like me. I know what you're thinking. I'm going to take out your teeth and put them in my mouth. Well, you're right.
Hey, Floppy, do Leno. Do Leno.
Well, yeah. I know I'm not funny, but at least I'm beating Letterman.
I'm so glad we've decided to help the poor.
And the important thing is we are giving of ourselves. Those baked goods have come from the sweat of our brow. We are such good people.
Mm-hmm. We're growing. That's what this is?
Yes.
We're growing.
What do we want? Frosting. When do we want it? Now. Who are we cooking for? The poor? Do we care? And how? Oh, we're coming. Perfect. Daddy?
Oh, hi, girls. I was just going to get a picture of, of the used car lot, you know, since you never see it.
Dad, can you take a picture of us baking for the poor?
Oh, sure thing. Smile. There you go.
Will you get one of me too, Dad?
All right, Ross. Click. Say, that's gonna be a real beauty. All right, let's go. Bring on the poor saps. We're gonna humiliate in the finals. Who you got left for us? A male nurse and his kid, maybe?
Boys, meet your opponents, Billy and Carl Smith.
Hey, what is the big idea? You're not this little kid's father.
Are you saying he's not my son? Don't you see the resemblance? The kid wants the trophy. I want his mother.
Want that trophy, huh? You're gonna have to go over me to get it.
We are the best. I know.
Mmm, looks delicious. But wouldn't it be sad if it didn't taste as good as it looks?
Well, maybe we should just, try a little.
Yes, maybe we should taste it for the good of the homeless.
A little bit.
Little.
Great.
Well, wish me luck. I'm off to the basketball tournament. Dad better show. I haven't seen him all week. Maybe he's been practicing.
Yeah, well, Dad's been pretty down since he lost the keys to the Holland Tunnel. And the Dutch are really mad at him right now.
Well, they can get in line. Dad better be there for me. What happened to my cake? I thought it was for the homeless.
Oh,
Yeah, well...
Gee, we didn't really leave much for the homeless.
Hey, you know what? I've got an extra can of beets. I'll say it's from all of us.
God bless those beets and the people who gave them.
Hey, Dad, I'm here. Who's gonna win? We're gonna win. I can't hear me. Who's gonna win? Dad, where is everybody?
I'm the only one here.
Did we miss a tournament?
You didn't miss a thing.
It's amazing. Not one dad showed up, but you did.
Uh-huh.
For me.
Okay.
Oh, Dad. I just wish you could have won that trophy.
Well, finally got my trophy, son.
I just wish we could have got it together.
Russ, go put your fingerprints up on that glass. There. Now we both did do it together. Who stole a trophy?
We did.
No, you did.
I love you, Dad.
You know, that'd really be something special. You know, if I loved you.
Good career choice. Did you see Dawson's Creek last night?
Oh, yes. Wasn't it great? Wasn't it
Yeah, it's the best show ever. Hey. Did you see Dawson's Creek last night, Barbara?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I did. And I thought that the best part was when Dawson's boat was left untied at the dock and the girl that loves him, that's fat, kept saying...
Stop, please, stop. Look, the hip kids that watch that aren't watching our show, okay?
Well, we may not be as hip, but we're cool.
Yep. There's a difference, kids. I hate these damn swing dancing kids in their hipper than thou pants. Give me this.
Hello, Barbara. Look what I got from the Harvard recruiter. A hat, a t-shirt, and something to wear to the football games. I also got my interview appointment for Tuesday.
Me too. I didn't get the bag.
I'm sure that means nothing. What's that?
Oh, just my resume for college.
Summer position as Latin secretary to the Pope?
Let's see them try to get him on the phone and check that one.
Served soup to homeless?
Oh, that's true. I was approached by this homeless creep wanting money, and I threw hot soup in his face. Wait a minute. Served soup to homeless burn victims. That's better.
Member of mime group Mummenshans?
They'll never talk.
These are nothing but a bunch of gussied-up lies.
So what? Truth is just something boring people tell each other. People who truly care about one another take the time to lie to each other. You look lovely.
Yeah. And you hardly look used at all.
See? You can lie just as well as I can.
Well, I think if you have to lie to get something, it isn't worth getting.
Why, that's beautiful. Would you mind needle pointing that for me and putting it over your bed when you go to Stanford? Oh, Harvard of the West?
If Harvard is so stupid as to accept a big bunch of lies, then I don't want to go there anyway. Yes, I
do. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you say so, I have to pack my things and go.
That's right, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more.
Oh, what you say?
Do you guys know where Daddy is?
I'll get him.
Oh, hi, kids.
Daddy, I need some positive reinforcement, all right? This is my resume, and this is Barbara's.
Well, let's have a look. Oh, she worked for the Pope, huh? That's pretty impressive. That guy is big, big, big. You know, he could have any girl he wants.
That's just a bunch of lies on her resume, Dad.
Really? Well, you could have fooled me. But I'll tell you, honey, you know, a good lie can work for you. I mean, I have never met Mickey Mantle, but it sure is getting me a lot of drinks down at the bar.
Daddy, you can't just lie about everything.
Oh, that's sweet. You know, my grandfather used to say that very same thing. He was a rich, philanthropic captain of industry, gave his money away to the poor, all except what he gave us to buy this house.
Really?
No, I made that up. Another thing, honey. Liars, they're obviously a lot smarter than truthful people. Because a truthful person just has to remember what he said. But a liar has to remember what he said to different people. Yes, it's a wonderful, tangled web the liar weaves. You should try it, honey. I think you'll like it. Watch this. Oh, Ross.
Yes, Dad?
I love you, son.
Thanks, Dad.
You see how simple it is? Well, I'll be down in the basement in case anyone needs me.
I'll come with you, Dad. I'm warning you, old man. I'm gonna grow up normal if it kills me.
Ryan, I need your help. I need to come up with a good lie for my resume.
All right, I got one. How about, Ryan, I'm your teacher. I would never touch you there.
Might not be the great help I thought you would.
How about you leaned the Eiffel Tower?
Never mind.
How about you painted Monet's Lisa?
Never mind.
How about you robbed Peter and went to St. Paul, Minnesota?
Please stop.
How about you play the violin?
Ryan, that's perfect. First of all, you'd never have your violin with you. And second of all, who'd ask you to play the violin? That'd be like asking Michael Bolton to sing.
He stinks.
Yeah. Oh, it's perfect. It's snooty. It's artsy. It's sophisticated. That Harvard feeble lap it up like soccer moms lap up the president's lies.
Floppy, I tell you that Tiffany is so cute. You know, she actually does not understand the fine art of lying.
Well, she should have studied at the feet of a master, a network executive. Not good enough liars to be agents, but still pretty good.
You sound a little bitter.
Well, I am, Jack. You see, they promised me my own show. Come in, Floppy, they says to me. We're gonna make you a star. We love your whole shtick.
Well, you really are bitter.
We want to do what you want to do, they says. We want to be in the floppy business. Littlefield promised me 12:30 on NBC. But instead, that tall drink of red-haired water, milk-hawking Conan, is sitting in my seat. I would have been great, Jack. You know why? Because I'm a people bunny. I want to ask probing questions and find out what's really going on. You know, about Shelley Hack's fishing trip or Fran Drescher's latest project. But I never got the chance, Jack. All of a sudden, my calls aren't being returned. I'm sorry, he's in a meeting. Meet this, pal. So you know what happened?
No, I don't, Floppy.
Next thing you know, I'm sitting in Morton's by the kitchen. You know, right next to David Caruso and the other losers. My shoestring potatoes arrive cold, and all of a sudden I'm a loud drunk instead of an entertaining personality.
Well, Floppy, what have we learned here? I think what we've learned is that lying is the backbone of Hollywood, which is the backbone of America, which is the backbone of the world. Let's face it, Floppy. Without lying, every guy in America would be going home alone instead of just 98%. There'd be no population if it weren't for guys who said, "Oh, I think marriage is great." And women who say, "Oh, no, I don't want any children."
All right, Jack, you had your little say. Now it's back to me. You see this face, Littlefield? It should have been the last thing you saw before you went to sleep. But now it's the last thing you're ever gonna see before you die.
Easy, Floppy. Easy, you don't want to burn any bridges.
Oh, this town has buried me.
Floppy, don't let the kids see you like this.
The kids don't care anymore. They got their Furbies.
What are you doing?
Nothing. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Those damn swing kids again.
Miss Malloy, Miss Caulfield, I'm J. Wolf Naysbells, the Harvard recruiter.
Hi, Mr. Naysbells.
Looking forward to your interviews tomorrow?
Oh, you bet. What's it gonna be like? No? Wait, don't tell me I'll wing it. I'm a wing it off the cuff proactive kind of gal. The guy in schools and networks adore.
She'd really rather go to Stanford.
Would not.
Would too.
Would not.
Oh, you young people. Well, looking forward to seeing both of you tomorrow. Oh, and Tiffany, I'm especially looking forward to hearing you play the violin.
The violin.
Yes, I love the violin, even more than my beloved lute, which I play every night. Barbara pointed it out on your resume. She's really your biggest cheerleader.
Go, Tiffany!
Hey, Ryan. Look what I got. I feel cool, like those kids on TV. Watch what I can do.
I'm doing this for your own good, Ross.
What did I
After I get all these swing dance kids, going after those relaxed fit geeks. Oh, hey, wow. An Untouchable's lunchbox.
No, you fool. I'm gonna teach myself to play the violin. Got one whole day, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that I can do anything I set my mind to. Plus, I've got some natural white girl musical ability. You know, I've got some natural rhythm, if you will. How about that, huh? All right, you read the book, and I will play along.
Okay. Before we play, let's try this easy exercise. Hum the first 3 bars of Oh, Susanna. Now let the music flow through your being and out your fingers.
How was that? I think I'm getting better.
You know, maybe you're not the smart one in the family.
Listening to you is the stupidest thing I've done since I bought that Celine Dion CD.
She stinks.
Yeah.
Oh, it's much easier than the cello.
Sally, Jesse, Raphael. Jack, I'm so twisted with rage I can barely speak. The hell with talk shows. The next project I'm gonna pitch is Judge Floppy. I'm much cuter than Ed Koch or his twin brother, Judge Judy.
Floppy, why don't you just take the usual route into show business and get a sitcom?
Sitcoms make me sick, Jack. Remember that winner from last year? What was it called? The Gary Beanbo Show?
I think that was Brian Benben, Floppy.
Ben, Beanbo, Bozo the Bean Man. What's the difference? It all spells nothing. Now here's a sitcom for you. Me and Drew Barrymore. She's a drunken, whining architect I'm shacked up with. And down the hall lives Denise Richards. She's in love with me, too. It's called Everybody Loves Floppy. And they do, literally. We're gonna show it, Jack. Sex.
Floppy, I got an idea. You, as a traveling gynecologist, you could call it Touched by a Bunny.
That's great, Jack. Now, what I was thinking is, if people would pay good money to see Denise Richards kiss that toad, Nev Campbell, imagine for free seeing her and Drew Barrymore doing the humpy dance. I know I'll watch. And join in the fun. I'll get some fat, bearded foreigner like Pavarotti to sing the theme song. It's you I adore, Floppy and Denise on the floor.
Poppy, what makes you think you can get Pavarotti to sing the theme song?
I don't know. Maybe just ask him. Hey, Luciano, you doing anything?
Just looking for some Oreo crumbs on the floor.
Daddy. Daddy, I'm in trouble. Hey, move it, Pavarotti. I already told you there's no work for you here, no wood to chop, nothing.
Figaro!
Go, go! Come on. Daddy, I have an interview tomorrow, and I told him I can play the violin, but I can't. Maybe I should just admit that I was lying.
Oh, never admit a lie. You look like a liar. No, you just got to build on it.
Lying got me into this, Daddy.
And lying will get you out of it. Now, you can't play the violin, right?
Right.
Okay. Do you know why you can't play the violin? Because your father ran over it in his car.
I can't lie anymore.
You won't have to. I'll just strap your violin onto the back of the neighbor's cat. Make it a nice twofer.
Oh, Daddy. I love you.
Aw. Who wouldn't?
And that is why I think I'd be an asset to Harvard. Follow that act.
Miss Malloy, you have a very impressive resume. Just as Miss Caulfield did. In fact, I have a call into the Pope right now to check on her. Anyway, first off, I'd like to know why you think you'd be an asset to Harvard.
Well, the truth is, I'm a West Coast chick with an East Coast soul. I'm not a snooty private school kid. I'm a plucky public school grad who's brought herself up by the bootstraps. I'm a down girl with an up attitude. Sure, I've got a 4.0 average and a kick-butt bunch of extracurrics that'll make the Dalai Lama look like a couch potato.
Yes. But what really interests me is your love of the violin. I'd love to hear you play.
Yes, the violin. Well, you see, an incredibly unfortunate thing has happened. My father accidentally ran it over while the neighbor's cat was playing it.
Hi, Tiffany. I do hope you'll excuse this interruption, but I thought that you might possibly forget your violin, or your father might, drunkenly run it over in his car. So I brought one by for you.
Go, Tiffany!
You've been blessed with a very good friend.
Yeah, it's funny that I'm the one that's blessed, yet she's the one who worked with the Pope.
Play. Excellent. I'll just add humming to your resume. Now go on.
Caught in my own lie. How unfair. Harvard has been the dream of my life, and now it's gone. No, it's not. I was brought up to believe I can do anything, and I can. I can play this violin. All I've got to do is feel it, and I feel it.
That was beautiful. Just beautiful. I loved every part of it. Every movement. You are going to Harvard. I'm going to give you my very best recommendation.
I'm going to Harvard. I'm going to Harvard.
You're going to Harvard. You're going to Harvard. You're going to Harvard.
Finally, the last of the clean-cut, swing-dancing geeks.
Brian, you just killed my chance of going to Harvard.
But I saved the world.
Well, I was brought up to believe that I can do anything. including forgery. It's not really a lie. He was going to sign my recommendation. I wonder what he would have written for Barbara. Barbara Caulfield killed me. Okay, I'm done.
No, I think she probably would have taken his wallet, too. Want to go for ice cream? Yeah. Let's go.